Welcome everybody, everything new under the sun here. I've got an unboxing, and this is an odd unboxing. This is not a technology-based unboxing. This is, and I have it on the English side, I do. This is an Advantech small catch and release trap designed for chipmunks, squirrels, weasels, and other small nuisance animals. So this is the follow-up to my mink video where the mink killed 7 of my chickens. And so this one apparently catches rabbits and cats, I guess small cats, squirrels, rats, and, well, more squirrels, or whatever that is. The premium humane solution for relocating unwanted animals. I'm not going to be too humane with this. I'm going to kill whatever I catch in general, especially if they're rats. But it's your standard catch and release one. It's just a smaller size. It says, quick setup system makes setting traps easier than ever. So let's see if I can open this here. It's got some tape. Hold that. There it is. Looks like your standard trap is just miniaturized for them. And this handle's on in an odd fashion. It's supposed to be on the other hook, but anyways, I digress. So, the way this works, I think if it's the same as the other, let's see. Looks like it's got a safety latch here. Oh yeah, okay, so this goes up like this, and that snaps up, and now when the animal steps foot on, you know what I'm doing. So let me show that again here. So this just flips up here. You push this piece in, and this is actually a safety latch, I guess, so it doesn't flip down here, which is interesting. So you don't want that on, otherwise it's not going to close. And then when the animal comes in and you put some food there, and the animal steps on this, it's going to snap the door shut like that, and then they're stuck in there. So it's got a manual inside. Let me just have a quick peek at the manual. I'll tell you what it says here. Release of captured animals. So it gives you some instructions. It gives you some suggested baits, actually. Apples, cereals, cheese, nuts, peanuts, seeds for chipmunks and squirrels. Let's see, for minks, rabbits, and squirrels, that's what I'm interested in. Cereals, fresh vegetables, nuts. Then it's got baits for possums, porcupines, skunks, cat woodchucks. It even has some bait for bobcats, which will not fit in this one, and raccoons, but they suggest cat food. So I'll set this up. I'm going to put some chicken feed in here, in the end of it, and of course I'll weight it with maybe a cinder block or something, and I'll see if I can't catch me a mink. And if not a mink, I'm going to catch some rats. So I set the trap down here. There's a little hole there. You probably can't see it. A rat hole. Their teeth keep growing, so they're always chewing, and they're always chewing new holes. So I've got this set already. I've got it right by the hole here, so that they'll be able to go right in if they see it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to weight this down. Although, I'm going to fix this handle first, maybe. The handle's on weird, on crooked. I'm going to weight it down with something. Got a couple old bricks here. Put the bricks on top. Let's see. So I got my trap set. I got it weighted with a couple of bricks and a handful of corn down there. So I'm hoping that'll encourage them to walk in basically straight out of their hole in the corner there. Step on that foot lever and trap whatever comes in there. I don't know if that hole is big enough for a mink, but I could be wrong. That might be. At minimum, I'm hoping to catch some rats, and then if I'm lucky, I'll catch a mink and probably just drown them or something. We'll see. So I'll do a follow-up video if I catch something. But the nice thing about the traps is that you basically keep them set up all the time. A little bit of stuff in the lens there. I'll keep it set up all the time. I'll always have it open, waiting to catch something, and it's small enough that there's not gonna, like a chicken couldn't even get in there. if a chicken got out of the coop area, which is going to be this area in there. So it's small enough that a chicken can't get in there, but I'll catch everything else. Like a cat would be too big, but I think it's perfect for a rat, a mink, the other small critters that we have issues with our chickens. The latest being the mink, which is a similar size around its body to some of the large rats that we have in here that we also need to take care of. So little dried corn there, that's just feed right by the opening, and of course you want to make sure it's weighted down so that they don't just push it out from push the container that where the corn is, because the corn will just fall through the grating, and you want to force them to have to go in there and then trigger that trap, obviously, and then you do with the animal as you wish. Some people choose to actually take the cage away and drop it off 10 miles from here, but that's kind of miserable for the next farmer over, where you drop the live creature, whether it doesn't matter what it is, raccoon, mink, rats. You may think that's humane and nice and everything, and while it may be humane for the animal, it's not very nice for your neighbors who then have to deal with the critters going after their food, their livestock, whatever, and just causing hassle. And that goes for raccoons and foxes and anything you're going to catch. So I'm going to dispatch of them and set it back up for the next round, and I'll follow up and we'll see how it goes. Here's an update on my heated water bowl. Now, it's been snowing all day. We got about 20 centimeters. You can see the meter shows 12.1 volts. That's partly because of the draw I have. It's at night here. It's dark outside, 6:30 or so in the winter. And the solar panels were covered in snow. It was just falling and blowing all day. I cleaned it off in the morning, but they covered over quickly. So hopefully we'll get a sunny day tomorrow and recharge those. Now the big thing is the heated water bowl, which you may or may not be able to see. This is actually ice on top. That's ice there. So this will be a good test tomorrow to see if it's actually able to melt that block of ice, because it looks like it's fairly thick ice. And it's minus 8.2, as you can see there on the display there. Minus 10 in general, I think, outside. If I go over to the temperature thing here, it's okay. It's showing the same, about minus 7, minus 8. Maybe a tiny bit colder just outside. A little bit warmer in the shed, just because it's not completely open to the elements. So that's the update on that. I'll see how it goes. I'll probably make this part of the trap video, and then you can follow along, and if it turns out to work, I'll come back tomorrow and do another video and just show you how well it worked, and I'll have to see if I'm able to get the battery charged back up as well, because when the snow accumulation and no sun, it's not going to work. I'm actually thinking about putting my other deep cycle battery right there, my AGM absorbed glass mat, right beside that one, and getting about 200 amp hours of power. And then when it's really sunny, my 120 watts on the roof won't just fill one battery up, it'll fill two up, hopefully. And that'll do me a lot better going forward for lights and stuff. And I'm not using the AGM right now anyway, so it makes sense to put it together with that one and make use of it, exercise it, and see if that'll make a much better situation for my off-grid chicken shed, in which I am filming this. So this is all part of the experimentation and fun. So hope you enjoy it, and I'll follow up later.